All right, so the Cowboys get another win, improving to 6-2, and jump in second in the NFC East division race with the Seahawks. The Seahawks beating the Giants. You know, Seahawks and Seahawks fans, thank you for beating the Giants. I mean, you did us a favor, but that chant is so damn annoying. I remember I went 2016, I think it was, Dak and Zeke's rookie year. I was at the Seattle preseason game where Tony Romo got his back broke, or I don't know what, his back broke, something broke in his back, but he got injured, and that's the year Dak took over. I was at the game when Romo got hurt. I remember, this is kind of a side tangent, but I remember just seeing Romo go down, and you're just like, oh no, season's over, you know. But then Dak, took his first possession and scored, threw a touchdown pass to Jason Witten, and I was like, damn, like okay. And ever since then, Dak's taken it, and Zeke had a crucial game, taking a bulldoze and Cam Chancellor. That was amazing. But anyways, that chant, holy crap, was so annoying. I mean, it was preseason game. And they said that chant, the Seahawks, like 60 times. And it's like, holy crap. And the Cowboys were losing too, which made it worse. Seahawks fans, it's awesome you guys got a chant. It's awesome. But I'm not kidding you. At that game, I mean, I'm in the nosebleeds, and it's just ringing. It's just like the freaking Mariners are probably batting practice. What the hell are they saying? I got no problem with you, Seahawks fans. You guys are one of the best. You got 12 anyways. And maybe it was probably because I was just, a little on edge. Romo just got hurt, and I'm probably like, God damn, our season's over. So hearing that chant made it even worse. But, dude, it's like every 5 minutes. Maybe do it after, like, every touchdown. That'd be cool. But you guys do it, like, so much. And it's like, maybe it was just that one game. Like, it was a preseason game. You guys are a little bored, so you were saying it more. I don't know. But it's like Romo was on the ground, right? Holding his back. Like, and you guys, Seahawks! Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't that bad, but it's just like, oh. The Eagles still winning, though. That sucks. But Cowboys get another win to go 6-2 against the Chicago Bears. The Orange Peel Helmets, 29-49. Overall, great game, I think. Great game. It's one of those games where we jumped out fast, and they started creeping back a little bit, and it got me worried. Like, I was like, oh, geez. Because I think it got to like a one possession game there. I can't remember how many points, but it was a one possession game. I was like, holy crap, are we really gonna choke this? And then when Dak threw that interception right before halftime, I was like, oh geez. That's what got me really worried, because then the whole momentum shifted. But other than that, the game went flawlessly for the offense, so to say. And this is Dak's third game of the season, second game back, and he looked the best by far of the season. His throws, he was just zipping those throws, and a couple to Michael Gallup where he was just zipping in there. He had a good, CD had a good game on offensively, but overall, Dak just had a great overall game. And it's what we saw from last year. I mean, it's literally no different from what we saw, that's Dak. So, other than that, our offensive line blocked incredibly. Tony Pollard just feasted that whole game, which is part Tony and part our offensive line. Our offensive line, I was watching a couple plays, just huge holes that he had to run. And then Pollard just has that speed to make that one guy miss, and he's got that home run capability. And even if the line does have a couple, bad blocks, he's right there, breaking tackles, and that speed really helps his game. Special teams, Brett Maher still kicking well. Hopefully he can keep it up. Defensive-wise, I think this was, like, on our defense, one of our worst defensive games. But it was nice to see our offense, pull up the slack, and take over the game, because it's been our defense we've been really relying on. But our defense, it's just the one problem our defense has is the run game, and the Bears are a good running team, so it was a good matchup for them on offensively, but we just couldn't stop them in the run, we all know we have a great pass rush, great corners. Losing Jordan Lewis hurts a lot, though, and hopefully Donovan Wilson's good. He kind of like an ACL tear scare, but I think he's good, so that's good. And then Anthony Brown went down. Our defense got banged up that game, but we have a solid defense. It's just that run game. The run game has been, even Mike McCarthy in his press conference was saying, like, he tells the defense, hey, if I was going against you guys, I'd just run the ball down your throats. And that's what the Bears did. So, I mean, I have full confidence that our defense can turn the run game around. We have it's week 8. We have 8 more games-ish to 8, 9 more games to solve this problem. And if we can keep winning and improving our run game and just hit our peak right at the right time in the playoffs, we have a great shot. But we just got to get that run game figured out. And if we could get that figured out, yeah, our defense will be clicking. And our offense has got to keep this momentum going. But with the trade deadline, I mean, as the time I'm making this video, it's past the trade deadline. And I was hoping we'd make a move offensively, but we didn't. I mean, we still picked up the defensive tackle from the Raiders, which hopefully he will help in the run game, which was smart because, we needed help. But and we just dropped Tristan Hill, which, probably just to fill in space. But we didn't make any moves, and it's not surprising. It's honestly not surprising. I mean, we didn't really. I mean, I wish we would. I mean, Odell Beckham's still out there. I don't know. I mean, this whole conversation, it's tough. I mean, I can see in Jerry's shoes. As fans, we want to trade for that Jerry Jeudy. We want to trade for this, that, and it just comes down to it's like it's tough decisions. As if you're sitting in Jerry's spot, it really is a tough decision. But you could also argue it's like you're trading a second rounder, for a receiver or something. It's like if you want to win now, go in. I know it's tough, but you just got to go in. But it doesn't surprise me, and I'm not that upset about it because we got receivers. We got James Washington coming back, hopefully. You got Tolbert. They still believe in Tolbert. I mean, we just drafted him. Give him some more time. We got pieces. We got CD, Michael. It's just the one frustrating thing is, like, it wouldn't hurt picking up another receiver, But I think I can see where Jerry, and who knows, we're not in those conversations of what they really want. We speculate, we want a second round, but we really don't. And in the contracts and all that, there's so much more going into it when we just see, the players. But none of our other competition, the Eagles or Giants, didn't really pick up anybody else. I was really scared the Eagles were going to pick Alvin Kamara up, and that would have sucked. But no one else really made any moves, just a little minor tweaks here and there like the Cowboys did, so that's good. That's what my biggest fear was, is the Eagles or Giants would pick up somebody, and we'd, like I normally do, just sit back, But overall, I think the Cowboys are at a great spot. We just got to keep winning, Just got to keep winning. And we have to figure the run game out, because if we get later in the year, I know I'm looking way too far ahead, but if we do make a run and make the playoffs and everything, you look at the top NFC teams, they all can run the football. They all can run the football. So we got to get it, we got to get the run game figured out for the defense, because every good team can run the football. Overall, I mean, we have the bye week this week, then the Packers. So hopefully some of our defensive players can get healthy. And my biggest fear for the Packers game is just something in me is like, the Packers are going to freaking turn it on us. Things figured out again. I think they play Tennessee this week or whatever. They're probably going to, hit a stride, get a win here, and then figure things out against us. It's just with our luck, the Packers, and they've been killing us, especially in the playoffs for the past, my whole life. But I'm hoping that does not happen. We just stomp them. In a big game for Mike McCarthy, But the Packers should be a good test, and we got the Vikings. I mean, our destiny and everything is in our hands, which is amazing. I mean, we still got to face the Eagles again. I mean, we got this. Do I wish we would have picked someone else up in the trade deadline? Yes, but I think we have enough. We do. I think we have enough, and I think that's what Jerry's thinking. But it would not hurt getting another player. So Odell Beckham's out there. I wonder if anybody watches my videos and watches this far, like, what do you guys think? Like, would you guys want to pick Odell Beckham up? I mean, honestly, with me, I would, but he's asking a lot for money, so I don't know, and he's coming off an injury again. I don't know, but here's the thing, he couldn't make us worse, in my opinion, but it also revolves around to this whole point, the whole trade deadline point. I'm going to wrap this up, the video on this. All revolves around this. Amari Cooper. we're going into the trade deadline trying to get another receiver. And Amari Cooper, of course, is balling out in Cleveland. And I know the complaint on Amari Cooper was he didn't show up some of the games or whatever. But you can't tell me that we did not get worse getting rid of Amari Cooper. You know, and now we were fishing for a receiver. And it's like, what were we thinking there? Honestly. We dropped the receiver, Amari Cooper, only get a 6th-rounder for him. Only get a 6th-rounder. Only. I mean, Chase Claypool just went for a 2nd-rounder. It just baffles me how we just got rid of him for a 6th-rounder. And say what you want about Jerry, I think that was one of his bigger mistakes in the offseason, was just letting Amari Cooper. But all credit to Jerry. I mean, he has done a good, and it's not just Jerry, but, you know, Will McClay and the staff and Steven, they've done a good job with this roster and team. But I just think they made a crucial mistake with Amari. And it's just kind of funny how we're looking at another receiver to get, because we'd be like, oh, if we got another receiver, we'd have 3 weapons and get more attention off CD and Michael. But it's like, dude, we just had Amari, you know? But I'm curious what you guys think about Amari, because I thought Amari, I thought it was a bad idea getting rid of him. But I can see people's points not wanting him or whatever. He was too much money and yada yada. But why are we looking for a receiver right now, you know? But that's it. A lot of hope. Let's go. Another good season, or good start to the first half of the season. Now the second half of the season starts next week, in 2 weeks. So hopefully the Cowboys players enjoy their bye. Hopefully you guys are doing good. And that's it for me. Peace.